What's up, KC? I'm here with Zach Estep, and guess what? Today is a special day because I'm doing a segment all about high school seniors and what's the plan after high school. So Zach, what is your plan after high school?
Well, I'm going to go to college.
So what college do you want to go to?
I'm going to go to Truman State University up in Kirksville.
Okay, so what is your degree that you want to attain?
I'm going to major in business administration.
Alright, so what exactly can you do with that degree?
I can go pretty much into all aspects of business with that. And I really want to be like on the administrative, like management side of things, so that's what I can do.
Okay, cool. So was there anything that inspired you to choose that degree?
My grandpa, he grew up poor his whole life, and then after working really hard and going into business, he became very successful, and he inspired me to become successful just like he did.
Well, go grandpa, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the mascot at Truman?
It's a bulldog.
Okay. That's fun. Do you plan on being a part of any activities, any clubs?
I'm thinking about rushing, going into Greek life maybe, for some good networking.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
That's cool. Networking, that's a big deal. Alright, so with being at Truman, did you take advantage of A+ or anything?
Truman actually honors the A+ program, so they're going to give me $500 a year. So yeah.
That's good because like I think it's like a misunderstanding that the A+ can only be used for college, community college, but that's good that they actually honor it elsewhere.
Yes.
So cool. Go A+. All right, so I actually like to thank you for sitting down and letting me know a little bit about your plans.
No problem.
And next up, we're going to have another student who goes to Grand Valley High School, and she's going to talk to us about her plans after high school. All right, thanks. All right, so I'm here with Caitlyn Bush, and she goes to Grand Valley High School, and now this is Caitlyn's opportunity to tell us what she plans to do after high school. So what's your plans, Caitlyn?
Well, they're not set in stone, but I think I'm going to go to Maple Woods Community College to use my A+. It's basically free money, so why wouldn't I,
Yeah, exactly. So was it hard obtaining all the things that are required for A+?
Not really. I feel like the curriculum at Grand Valley High School is, it works a lot more well with the students versus Platte County, which is where I used to go. So it was really easy to obtain a 2.5 GPA. My attendance rate, that was a little bit tricky. Trying to keep it at a 95% with the senioritis and whatnot is really getting to me. And then the 50 hours of tutoring, that was really easy because Grand Valley has a tutoring class.
Okay, well that's cool. So what exactly do you plan on doing once you get to Maple Woods?
I think I'm going to go into the vet tech program. They have a really great vet tech program there. It's a 2-year program, and it's going to be all paid for, and I'm going to be all set in stone.
That's good. So do you think there's any pressures that come with graduating high school? Like there's a next step, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Some of the pressures, a lot of the kids at Great Valley are going straight off to university, and a lot of the kids, they don't really have the funds for that, and I'm not one to take out student loans. Like, I don't want to be in debt.
Yeah.
So, the pressure of going straight off to a university rather than taking it slow and going to community college, that's really one big pressure I'm feeling.
See, well, at least you're like wise enough, to choose like the more affordable way instead of doing the cliche,
Yeah.
So that's neat. Okay, so Caitlyn, are there any fears that you are, that you fear, once graduated?
Well, I am fearing that I'm not going to know anybody when I do get to community college. It's gonna be tough. Also, I'm not sure if I want to live on my own in an apartment, if I'm gonna have time for a full-time job or a part-time job, or if I can still live with my dad if he's gonna let me. And all that's running through my mind at the same time.
Yeah, actually, I think it's crazy though, like as a college student that we're faced with so many new things at once, like we have to be responsible for ourselves, income, staying focused.
I didn't realize all this was gonna come up.
I know, it's overwhelming, but it's almost like, yeah, we're getting introduced into the world, but at the same time, it's a lot to take on at once.
I'm scared, but I feel empowered.
I believe me. So once you get your, going to your veterinarian and everything, are you going to go out of state or are you going to stay stay in state?
I think I'm gonna stay in state just because, you know, we're right in the middle of the United States. I've lived here all my life. I don't know anywhere else. I mean, maybe, you know, 30 years down the road, you know, or maybe even longer after I retire, I'll move to Florida or something. But for right now, I think I'll just stay in Missouri.
That's funny. I see you going other places, so you don't see Kansas City.
Maybe I'll think about it.
Think about it. I'm gonna let you know in a couple of years. I'm gonna call you like
Where you at, girl?
Right. Well, thank you for telling me about like your future plans and what holds the future for you. And thank you, Caitlyn.
You're welcome.
All right. So after this, we're gonna have more students talk about their future plans and what's going on after high school. What's up, Casey? This is Ayanna, and I'm here with Kylea Tyson, and we're here to have small talk about college. So, Kylea, what college are you planning on going to?
I'm going to attend Tennessee State University.
Okay, and so what's your mascot?
Our mascot is the Blue Tiger. Not to be confused with Lincoln University's Blue Tiger, the Blue Tiger.
So what's the animosity towards Lincoln?
There is no animosity. We're just better. You can't have animosity when you're better. Sorry.
Okay, so look, there's a little tension between the HBCUs. So speaking of HBCU, what made you choose an HBCU?
I chose an HBCU because my father, he went to Hampton University, and my grandmother went to Bethune-Cookman, so it's just been in my family.
Okay, that's good. So when you get there, do you plan on is there a reason why you chose it do you think it's going to be more of a community, you're seeing familiar faces, you know what I mean?
I think it's just going to be easier for me to get my education being with people that are the same color as me, that know our struggles, our triumphs, so it's just going to be easier for me to communicate, to expand and network, and it's just going to be a great experience, period.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of troubles, are there any fears or troubles that you expect once you get out of state?
Of course, there's always a fear of failing, but more of a fear of getting off task, just because HBCUs, we know how to party and we know how to get live. So that's the only fear.
Yeah, we want to focus, right?
Yes.
Live is after focus.
Yes.
So, what do you plan on getting your degree in at TSU?
I'm going to major in nursing and I'm going to minor in Spanish.
Okay, cool. So what are you going to do with these degrees?
Well, with my nursing degree, I'm going to do a graduate program at Tennessee State. It's called Family Nurse Practitioner, so that's where I'm going to go towards. And hopefully I can open up a chain of clinics that incorporates translators of all different regions and all of that, just to help other people that are in the community that can't speak the language or that don't have the funds to have health care.
See, and that's great, giving back to the community and, uplifting, because I think you see a lot of people succeeding, but then, once they succeed, they're like,
Yes.
wow. But yeah, that's good that you're using your strengths and your powers for better. So, Kylea, I know that you go to St. James. So, do you plan on going to church down when you're at college?
Yes, there's actually a church that is actually on campus. It's actually a Methodist church, so that's even better. I plan on attending that church that's on campus and being involved in the college ministry and mime dancing, praise dancing, stuff like that.
See, I was just about to mention, because I remember your little mom, and I'm like, that's a gift. So that's good that you're going to use that gift for the better and whatnot. So are there any clubs or activities you plan on, participating in down there?
Yes,
Okay.
Student Government Association. Vote for me if you are listening and you're going to TSU or you're from TSU. Hey, TSU 18. I'm going to do student government. I'm going to, of course, be involved in college ministry. I'm also going to be involved in a group that's called LELAC. And it's actually a gateway to the Delta community.
Oh.
So it's just, a little, just like Kansas City has Delta gyms. It's kind of like that, just pushing your way
tippy
there.
toeing in there, right?
Tippy-toeing. So.
Okay, well that's good. So does anybody in your family, are they pledged any sorority, fraternity?
Yes, my dad, he pledged a fraternity, and then my grandma pledged a sorority.
Oh, okay, so it runs in the blood.
Yes, in the
Right. All right, well, I appreciate you taking the time to have this interview with me, and I hope you have a great, endeavors, and I appreciate it, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, and everybody out there, don't forget to check out Cascade Media, more of our videos on whatsupkansascity.net, and don't forget to be inspired by culture. I'm here with Imani Everett,
Hey.
and we're here to have small talk about college and what's to be expected. So, Imani, what college do you plan on attending?
I plan on attending the Hampton University.
Woo, me too. So we'll know each other out of state. And speaking of out of state, what made you choose out of state versus Missouri?
Well, I knew I wanted to get out of KC because all my life I've always traveled. And Hampton has all the requirements that I want in a school. So once I visited, I knew it was the school for me.
That's good. So what exactly are you planning on majoring in Hampton?
I plan on majoring in psychology. I want to become a school psychologist and then go back to school to go into clinical psychology.
That's cool. So do you know what college you want to get your master's in? Or
Depending on my experience at my home by the sea, I'll probably go back there.
see, that's cool. I have heard of a lot of people, returning back to the college that they got their undergraduate at. But like me, I don't know, I think I'd get my master's at another one just to get two different experiences. Yeah. But speaking of experience, what made you choose an HBCU?
What made me choose the HBCU? Well, I love my people. No matter how down people talk about us, I love my people. Black is powerful. And when I was researching at the top HBCUs, Hampton is one of the most prestigious HBCUs there is. And I loved it. Once I got on the campus and got a feel for it, the students, and plus I know the education that I will get, it is the standard of excellence.
That's actually a perfect way to put it, because some people think that tuition is outrageous or too much, but you also have to think about you're paying for the name, the prestige, coming out with a job offer, or you're just set up for life. So that's really powerful, and that's sort of what made me choose Hampton as well. Now, are you going to take advantage of the being by the sea and that view? And
I will. I plan on spring break, the Hamptons and Virginia Beach. You will be seeing me. I plan on taking a lot of advantage of it.
Exactly. Okay, so speaking of Virginia Beach and everything, do you have any fears of being away from home?
I know that I will become homesick, because what if something happens at home? It's not easy to come back, or it's not the quickest way to get back either. But other than that, I know I'll be in a safe environment. I'm not afraid. And plus, God is on my side. I'm not afraid.
And that's true. And what I love about Hampton is there is a on-site chapel, and when I went to go visit, I'm pretty sure it's the same with you, in convocation, we prayed 3 times, and that was just in one meeting. So, it's a really sturdy foundation and God-based, and that's really good.
Yes.
So is your mom, how does your mom feel about her baby being so far away from home?
Well, since I'm the only child on my mom's side, she's kind of like, I want you to stay, but she knows it's the best for me. She's very supportive. She's like my biggest fan. All she wants me to do is succeed. But other than that, yeah, she's excited. We're ready. August 23rd, I will be there.
I know, me too. I'm excited. We can meet up.
For real.
Right. All right, well, Imani, thank you for sharing your fears, anticipations, endeavors with me. And I want you guys to tune in for more Cascade Media at whatsupkc.net. And also, don't forget to be inspired by culture.
Bye.
Bye.
CMG wants you to always remember, the victory we call success goes to the best prepared. When you invest in your community, you're really just investing in yourself. Thanks.